What's up? What's up? What's up, Garage Gym Revolution? It's Coach Evan coming at you live with another Monday training. I am so happy to be here because I'm about to give you so much value right now. If you are watching this live, as always, our hashtag is live and level up in the comments below. If you're watching the replay, it's hashtag replay and level up in the comments below. Last week, we did 5 straight days, what we call a Facebook Blitz, giving you insight as to what our clients are doing, how they're experiencing, how they're growing, what their business is like. All kinds of awesome, cool stuff happened last week. And yes, there's a lot of talk about how they feel about the Garage Gym Revolution. But today, I am giving you those clients' strategies on how they are avoiding the winter slump. Now, if you've been in this business for at least a year, you know what ends up happening. December, people go out of town, they go on vacation, right around, I don't know, Thanksgiving-ish, so the end of November. This is really where fitness businesses start to see a major hit. And if you are not prepared for that slump, you are going to go into the new year struggling hard. And I want to show you how our clients are doing it. And when I say how, I actually mean how. I'm going to give you the exact strategy our clients are using right now to avoid the winter slump. So this is a huge free training for you. I hope you guys get a ton of value out of this because I know that if you make it through this live training and you implement the strategies that you're going to find within, you are going to go into 2022 with a huge weight off of your shoulders and a incredible amount of clients and hopefully revenue that you would not have had if you had not watched this video. So again, if you're watching this video live, hashtag live in the comments below so I can shout you out. At the end, I'm going to do a live Q&A and I'm going to give you an opportunity to ask me any questions that you might have about this play. I did create a slideshow for you guys. So if you have questions, make sure to drop them in the comments below. If you're watching the replay again, it's hashtag replay in the comments below because I want to help you out in whatever way, shape, or form that I can. This is a huge give. This is literally the play that my inner circle clients are using right now and have already used to generate thousands of dollars for their business, not even in December. So this is just going to blow your minds, hopefully, and it's super simple and something that you can implement right now on your social media, in your emails, wherever you're generating leads. I want you to do this strategy and it's going to make sense. So go ahead and take a step back. Hold all your reservations to the side for now because I'm going to ask you to do something that we usually don't do, and that's going to be to run a free training offer, but it's going to make sense once we make through the entire slideshow. So I'm going to go ahead and get started right now. So what you guys need to know is that this offer is our 16 for 12 organic offer. Okay, what those words mean will make sense in just a little bit. And there are going to be some prerequisites when it comes to being able to successfully run this play. But the question is, how do we collect more cash and increase lifetime value of our clients with a free offer? If we're offering something for free, how do we collect more cash and increase lifetime value of those clients? This is a real tricky conundrum that those of you who are unsure of how to sell free need to figure out, and hopefully I'm going to show you right now exactly what to do. But the first thing that you need to know is that this is going to be a strictly organic social media play. At the end, I'm going to show you how you could do it with some active clients, but in general, this play is going to be best utilized on Facebook and on Instagram. So we do have some prerequisites. All right, the first prerequisite is that you need to have a minimum of 1,000 Facebook friends or Instagram followers. And I'm going to explain why right now. You need to assume that only 10% of your followers are actually going to see what you post at any given time. It doesn't matter how awesome it is, doesn't matter how cool, how sexy. Assume only 10% of your followers are actually going to see your post. Okay, so that means that if you have 1,000 friends and followers, 100 people are going to see it. Now, of those 100 people that are going to see it, you can assume that only 10% of those people are actually going to engage with your post. You might get some likes. That's totally cool. You might get some shares, but in general, you need to make the assumptions at the bare minimum that only 10% of these people are going to engage. And what's important about setting this very low bar to entry is that you can be really, really successful. Because if you get 10% of 1,000 to see your post and 10% of 100 to comment, that's 10 leads that you can convert into 16-week clients. but you probably will only get really about 10 people to comment unless you follow some very important steps to re-engage your audience. So what's the most important thing about this is that volume is the name of the game. The more friends that you have, the more followers that you have, the more engaged your audience is, obviously, the better opportunity you're going to have here. But with this minimum, most trainers that I talk to have around 1,000 friends, if not more. It's really easy to assume that you can pick up 10 clients with this play, right? Just with 1,000 friends and followers. So if you don't, start prospecting. And if you need help with prospecting, go ahead, hashtag prospecting in the comments below, and I will reach out to you with the strategies that we're using to create more and more eyeballs without running paid ads. Now, this is prerequisite number 1. Prerequisite number 2 is we need to create a Facebook avatar. And if you are not familiar with how to do that, I'm going to walk you through it right now. All right. So you're going to open up your Facebook app. I have an iPhone. Whatever you have, whether it's an iPhone or an Android, doesn't really matter. If you have an iPhone like I do, on the bottom right-hand part of that screen is the menu button. There's 3 lines, and then it says menu. If you do not see one of the buttons pop up that says avatars, you're going to need to hit the see more button, and then eventually you're going to see a purple little cloud looking guy with his tongue sticking out. If you're on Android, that menu button is going to be in the upper right hand corner. Same idea. You're going to click the avatars button, or you're going to click the see more button until you can finally see avatars pop up. All right, super simple. And then it's a very basic process, right? Once you click that button, you're going to be able to do something like this. So if you can see my avatar right there, right? Something I created a couple months ago. If you don't have one, it's going to walk you through it. Really, really, really simple. All right, so you're going to create an avatar, and the avatar is going to let you do really interesting, funny, silly posts. All right. Now, the one other prerequisite for this method is that you utilize our goal aligned sales method. Now, we are currently offering a free training on our goal aligned sales method. And the short end of the conversation is this: if you're selling in packages, you're doing yourself a disservice, you're doing your business a disservice, you're doing your clients a disservice. And so we need to sell them results. All right. So it's a lot easier to tell somebody, hey, it's going to take you X amount of time to lose 20 pounds versus, hey, it's going to take you 10 sessions to lose 20 pounds, because 10 sessions can be done over 10 weeks. Or it can be done in 10 days. It doesn't really make sense. So utilizing our goal aligned sales method, it's going to make this process so much easier. And if you need that method, if you want that free training, go ahead and comment goal aligned sales below, and I will get it to you. All right. So these are prerequisites. Again, reviewing: minimum 1,000 Facebook friends or followers, so that we can get at least 10 people to engage with our post. If you get more, fantastic, right? We need to have a Facebook avatar. And then we need to utilize our goal aligned sales method. Pretty simple stuff. All of this is free, by the way. So if you don't have the gas method, I will send it to you. Now, here's the script. Very basic. And you're going to think it's silly, but silly works. If it worked in 2nd grade, it works today. All right. At least that's what pickup artists all around the world say. Right? If it worked in 2nd grade, it works today. Who wants 1 month of free personal training in January 2020? Comment me below. That's it. And you can see on the right-hand side, 3 of our clients that have done this already, right? So in the top right, throwing this out there, ... Who's interested in receiving 1 full month of free personal training this December? Say me below. All right. That got 8 leads, and it already has generated 3 high-ticket sales for that particular client. This is it. This is the script. All right. So how does it work? This is the cadence in which it works. Okay. Step 1. You're going to post your avatar with that script. Very basic. Post your avatar. It doesn't have to be that microphone chatting one. We just chose that one. And all 3 of my clients that have done this already have chosen that one. So you can use that one. You can use a different one, whatever aligns with you. All right. So you're going to post that avatar with your script. When people comment, you're going to like each comment of the person who replies to your call to action. The call to action is comment me below, right? I am calling you to act on this post. The call to action is comment me below. So if they say me, you like their comment. Simple as that. Once you have liked that comment, you're going to send them a DM. You're going to send them a DM, and the goal of the DM is to get them on the phone so that you can schedule an assessment or a sales call or whatever it might be. All right. So you're going to send a DM the moment you like it. All right. After you send that person a DM, you're going to comment below. So once you've liked, you will then send a message. And then after you've sent that message, you'll say, hey, Evan, right? Just want to let you know I shot you a DM with further details. What this is doing is also bumping up the engagement algorithm on your post, so more people are going to see it. This is why we don't ask people to slide into our DMs. It's really, really important that we get people to engage with us, not slide, right? Sliding is sneaking, all right? We do not want hidden stuff going on. We want as many people to see this as possible. So you are adding a like, you are sending them a DM, and then you are sending them a follow-up comment. Hey, just sent you a DM with further details. And then step 5 is get your prospect on the phone for an assessment, all right? That's pretty much it. All right, you're going to post your avatar, you're going to like, you're going to send them a message, you're going to comment, you're going to get them on the phone, right? Your whole job from DM to consultation is offer them this 16 for 12 offer. And here's what the offer looks like. For all new clients, you're going to get them to buy 12 weeks of personal training, and they're going to get January for free. All right, the 3 people that you saw run this already, we had a couple more do it. This was a little bit earlier on as we've been beta testing it, right? Some were offering December free, right? I'm not sure how many weeks are still left in the year. It's probably 12 to 13, which means that they're going to train for the rest of the year. They're going to pay for that training, and they're going to get their New Year's resolution at absolutely no cost. So they're going to get January for free, all right? So they are buying 12 and getting 16, all right? With this in mind, we are only going to accept paid in full. No payment plans, because it's such a sweet deal. If you want to look at how we operate our business, right, we will usually, when people pay in full for their services here at Look Like Limited, our personal training facility, we'll give them a 10% discount. Our 12-week package is $1,908. 10% off saves that client $190.80. So by giving them 4 weeks, I'm actually going to be saving them $636. So I'm not going to give them an additional discount on top of that. But here's the other thing that you need to know. The month that is free, I would not allow makeups. I would not allow pushing sessions. If you miss it, you miss it. This is free, right? You're paying for the 12 for sure. The month that is free, if you don't show up, you're SOL. And that is very, very important for your business because this is an incredible offer for you. Now, before I get onto the next stage, you got to ask yourself, are you selling in 10 packs? Are you selling month to month? Are you selling in any other way that is not goal aligned? If the answer is yes, you need to type goal aligned sales in the comments below because you're doing your business a disservice. This only works if you are selling results based outcomes. If you are selling per session, I don't know what you're going to offer. Period. Right? We are not trying to sell people 10 packs. We're not hoping that they stay around for 5 weeks. We're not hoping that they rebuy every 5 weeks. Right? We are selling goal aligned results. And with that in mind, our minimum is 12 weeks. So we're just going to avoid that slump, whether it's December or January, because trust me, you got about 6 weeks right there where business is going to be slow by offering them a free opportunity to work with us. Hey, Evan, what if somebody ends up missing a couple weeks in December? Then guess what? You get January for free. Do they get to make it up? No, because you'll be making up for free in January. And what ends up happening in December? Businesses close down, people go on holidays, people miss sessions, people avoid their meal plans, people make excuses to not get what they say they want, period. And if what they say they want is results, then there is no reason for them not to take you up on this offer. And again, hey, what if I miss 2 weeks in December? Don't worry, January is free. What if I miss 2 weeks in January? Don't worry, it's free. And you are going to have clients that are going to ask you that. So this is your objection number 1 overcome. All right, well, you don't get 4 weeks free, you get 2 weeks free. It's still 2 weeks of personal training. For us, that is, what, $312. Is that right? No, I'm sorry, $318 that they're saving. Still more than our 10% paid in full discount. This is an incredible value for any and all of your clients, but only if you get them to pay in full. If you're still doing your packages, you need the goal aligned sales method right now. Now, for your active clients who might end up seeing this, what do? You get them to pay through March and they'll get April for free. So whenever they're re-upping, it's the same idea. Hey, if you're already paid up, cool. We'll just go for your next 3 months. You'll pay for that. And then your month after that will be free. So that might be February, might be March, might be April. Super simple strategy for you. So how can I do this with my inactive client base? Might be a question that you're wondering. Because if you think that this is an awesome idea, you might be thinking, hey, there are clients I used to train that I don't train anymore. Or there are people who came into my funnel who ended up never signing up. How can I make them aware of this? So the first thing I would do is I would formulate an email with similar language. All right. And what I would do is operate based on FOMO, fear of missing out, by saying that your prices are going up. So this is a great opportunity if you're not raising your prices every year or every other year to actually raise your price. And so what you're going to do is announce that your prices will be increased, but not increases, will be increased in January by 5 to 10%. A 10% increase for us is an additional $200. A 5% increase is an additional $100. And trust me, people that spend a lot of money want to save even a little bit of money. And so, hey, in January, our prices are going up, but we have a really, really awesome deal that you can actually train for free in January without that pay raise or without that price increase, right? So you're going to offer January for free, get them to commit to training now before October 1st, let them know that they're going to be able to get their price locked in by January 1 so that in the new year, they're also locked in at that previous rate. Whoa. This is a game changer. Not only are you going to be acquiring more clients, you're going to get more paid in full opportunities. You're going to get increased lifetime value of each of one of your clients, and you're going to be basing it on the opportunity that they do not want to miss out on. I don't want to miss out on a sweet deal. I want to get locked in at this price before it goes up in January. And this is your 16 for 12 offer that you should be running right now on social media. So I'm going to go ahead and exit out of this screen share and just give you guys an opportunity to digest this. If you want the slideshow for this, I'd be more than happy to share it with you. And there's nothing I'm asking in return of this. If you want it, you just let me know. Just comment slideshow below and I'll send it over to you, or I'll drop this in the group so that everybody can see this. Again, a lot of this relies on your ability to offer a goal-aligned sales process for your clients. If you're selling in 10 packs, you need to comment goal-aligned sales below so I can teach you exactly what you need to know to get out of that. And again, goal-aligned sales, this is something that I've spent over 10 years formulating, something that has worked for one-on-one personal training, large group personal training, online personal training, and semi-private personal training, right? And it allows me to do two things better than most gyms in my area. Most gyms with higher budgets in every other aspect of their business. And that's collect more upfront cash from my clients and increase the lifetime value of my clients. And the way that I do that is not through tricking my clients and saying, hey, you need to commit to a year. It's just by meeting them where they are and providing them with an opportunity to really commit to their goals with killer incentives. So if you need the goal-aligned sales method, if you need to know what I'm talking about, if this is light years beyond where you are right now with your sales process, I need to see a comment goal-aligned sales right now, and I will send it over to you. If you have any other questions, I'm going to go ahead and sign off. Don't hesitate to comment below, and I will check it tomorrow. Again, watching live, let me know that you're here. Hashtag live in the comments with any questions. Hashtag replay if you're watching the replay. Again, I see that we got a comment requesting the slideshow. I will make sure that I DM it to you, right? Now that you've commented, I'm going to like your post, then I'm going to DM it to you. And if anybody else wants this slideshow or is interested in the goal-aligned sales method so that you can crush it going into 2022, let me know. Comment below. I am here for your success, and I hope that you too end this year with a bang. Thank you so much for being here. I will see you next week for another live training. Adios.